Take 3 Wrestling Podcast coming to you on September 30th, 2022. I'm your host, Ernest EJ Christian, alongside Mikey B.
I'm not muted anymore. I can talk.
Only one man, God damn it!
I didn't blame you. I just said I'm not muted anymore. Told on yourself there, Jim.
Yeah.
I've come to the conclusion that World Wrestling Entertainment's wellness policy is better than the NFL concussion policy because Tua Tagovailoa may have left part of his brain matter sitting in the middle of Paul Brown Stadium.
Oof.
Dude, that was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
I mean, just the gang signs while he's like laying there doing the claw.
So we wrapped up 3 Count live, and like the beauty of a game that only streams on the internet is the same thing as like a pay-per-view streaming, because like some people are inevitably going to be ahead of others and others are going to be behind. And Matt goes, "Oh my God, I think Tua just like broke his hand or something." And I hadn't seen the clip yet, so I look over it, and yeah, I see Tua's hands doing the "Take My Strong Hand" from the Scary Movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my God, he fucking shattered his hand." And then they showed the replay. I'm like, "No, he fucking didn't." And then they kept showing the replay, and I'm like, "You can stop showing that."
I thought he broke his finger.
Because that's what you saw. You know. Oh, it was fucking
horrible. Watching it full speed compared to watching it, you know, when they slow it all the way down. When they slow it down, the contact with the ground doesn't look as bad as it does at full speed. Like full speed, I'm like, oh yeah, his head just literally just banged off the fucking midfield stripe. It doesn't look like that at all. Whenever it almost just looks like the whiplash compared with probably already having his noggin scrambled from last week's fiasco. Like, let's be real here. When Mike McDaniel comes out in your pregame press conference and goes, in a normal week, Tua would probably be questionable, but you have him playing on 3 days less rest. What are we doing? Yes!
That's too big.
It's fucking gross, man. That dude should have been on the field.
Anyway, we might have our fourth member of the show, Joe.
He's
Lopez.
over here on the couch. He's kind of awake. We'll see if he actually makes an appearance.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Obviously, we can tell if you watching this show on Twitter, not Twitter, but on YouTube, and you can watch the video. Obviously, see my on my tagline: "Prayer for Tua, coffee for Joe." Of course, Jim has "Wake Up Joe." So Joe, Joe, this is not trying to rush you, Joe. Just letting you know that we miss you. We got a show.
Rush him, Joe. Wake your ass up.
Hey, you didn't read mine.
I'm scared to. C2E confirmed. Oh my, Mike, you are Mike. You, that's oh.
You can call me wrong all you want, but I'm not wrong. The NFL fucked this up. Like, this isn't me being a dick. It's me calling the NFL out for being fucking retarded. Like,
I don't know. I think we all agree with you on that, especially.
You literally put this guy's fucking life, like, just
for the record. People who listen to podcasts, who obviously watch wrestling, may not know what we're talking about. We're talking about football here, for example, and obviously, you know, Dolphins quarterback Tagovailoa got knocked out of the game tonight. As recording on Thursday night. So
sorry, I'm a Bengals fan, so I'm stuck. While I'm
no, of course, no, sorry.
Game. So for you at home, when you hear me yell things, it's because something happened.
Well, not only that, but Mike, not only that though, the players should know already too. Though we record, that's game over. They should know already that we record this podcast normally late Thursday nights. So every game's in the fourth quarter. We go to air.
Yeah,
go recording. So not air, but you know what I mean.
I'm just saying I'm more invested in this game now because it's my team. Where the other Thursday games,
of course, absolutely,
you kind of just mute it and watch what's going on. Like last week, perfect example. The Cleveland Browns scoring that garbage defensive touchdown that ended up, did end up costing Craig the week because I still beat him. But, like, joking around with him, I was like, ha, ha, ha. Oh, see you, bye.
That was fun.
Do the gritty.
I'm trying to learn to do the gritty. Jim, can you gritty?
What?
You're so
If
white.
Jim-
Mike, can you gritty?
I know the gritty. I can't do the gritty. I'd probably pull something.
Do you know what the gritty is, Jim? First.
Holy Jesus! What is that? What
No,
the
he doesn't.
fuck is that?
That's the Jay Jetta dance in the end zone, baby.
Can you gritty? Do you know? Wait, Jim, do you know what the gritty is?
No.
Wow, good lord,
Motherfucker, I'm white.
But you watch football. Everyone does it now. Mac Jones is white. He does it too.
Mac Jones' gritty was actually really.
You understand that like the majority of my NFL watching
the end zone
is the fucking red zone channel.
Mine's
I don't see touchdown celebrations really on there.
I thought you were gonna say the goddamn Jets. I was like, what the fuck?
They got that. Anyway,
so
goddamn Jalen Waddle getting me 3 points in fantasy can fuck all the way off.
God,
hold on. You lose week 1 by 3 after 5 turnovers. You lose week 2 to a guy that there's no game film on in Big Time Rush. You get the get right game, and you're about to knock the second to last undefeated team out the books. Did people hit the panic button too early on Joe Burr?
Yep.
Well, look, anybody who had bad Bengals and Joe Burr takes were not good. Like,
yeah,
I'll stand by that. They shouldn't. For me, they weren't anywhere near a top 10 this week.
They're number 12 for me.
Like, now.
Here's the thing.
They got my
going into this week, 12 through 18, you literally could take 6 teams, take them in a hat, and scramble them around.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like the top 10 was probably a distant from 11 through.
Right, and that's kind of what I meant. Is they weren't like they're somewhere in the middle.
Correct.
But they're not. This past week they weren't near the top 10.
No, I think I had them at 12.
Yeah, but 12 also too. So,
but to me, 11 through 18, you sneeze one way, and you could be 17 or you could be 11.
Maybe.
Well, because here's the thing: Nathaniel Hackett's gonna fuck it up always, like for them. Justin Herbert's ribs are broken. The Niners with Garoppolo, the Colts beating Kansas City, the Bengals with a get right game. Like those teams there in the middle are all just kind of like trying to find their footing 3 weeks into the regular season.
Sure.
The Broncos.
All right, let's get on to the wrestling.
All right, so we're gonna get to the show real quick. Follow us on Twitter at Take Number 3 Wrestling. Anyway, Mike's topic I think is first here actually.
Oh, we're going my topic first.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
because it's fresh off our minds. Now, for the record, I didn't watch Dynamite last night.
That's not surprising.
No, but considering the backlash of everyone on Twitter last night and this one about the show, and then you guys fucking saying, "What the fuck is this shit we're watching?" Not very motivating to want to watch the show.
I'm just waiting for Jim to hit it.
You fucking mark.
Thank you. All right, my topic for this week's show is: could there be any more of a letdown dud episode of AEW Dynamite coming off of a big show as there was this week? Not gonna lie to you, it was pretty bad. It started with a Jericho Appreciation Society. Oh shit!
Gascabar?
Yeah, I just got that tweet.
Yeah, former Cowboy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, so it started with a Jericho Appreciation Society skit bit, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that took about 17 minutes too long.
Yeah.
There was 2 good things. There's like 2 good things that came out of that entire bit. Anna Jay, Daniel Garcia telling Chris Jericho basically to shove it up his ass.
I mean, give it a little respect to Tay Conti. Tay Mello, whatever.
I'm just gonna say the females and Daniel Garcia.
Respectfully.
It's just not good. The crushed purple velvet suits that they were wearing.
Oh my God, look like fucking the Grimace family.
Yeah, I saw that. That part I did see.
It was so bad.
It just looks silly. It looks silly.
So yeah, no, not a fan of that at all. It did end up turning into a Daniel Bryanson match against old Matt Menard. Can we? Okay. Who? Daddy Magic.
Oh, there's Joe.
Yeah, he's over there.
I heard a Joe.
Daniel Garcia and Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara announced for Wednesday's show. Did we ever really get Daniel Garcia basically telling Chris Jericho to fuck himself, or like he cut him off and then Bryan came out and was like, if you want to come hang out with the Blackpool Combat Club, you can. But if you want to go hang out with the Jericho Appreciation Society, you can. Because I'm vegan and I want everybody to get along. Like,
yeah, we never really got. We never really got.
Put him in a match. What the fuck,
dude?
So okay, that's fault number one. Then, hey, by the way, breaking news, Tony Khan, you got this really big free agent signing that you had debut at Arthur Ashe Stadium. You wait until like the 9 o'clock hour to have her come out.
Yeah, they put him in. They put her in the women's spot.
Correct.
9:10 to 9:30.
Correct. Absolutely. Her promo was so all over the fucking place. I'm not taking your time cues. If that could have been the more like fakest, like, I'm gonna sit here and do this because I'm the new fucking hire.
Also, look, do I think that every wrestling promo should be scripted word for word? No. But what you saw last night with Soraya is a prime example of why you at least bullet point promos, why you go over promos, while give the wrestler an idea of the segment and what needs to be said. Because you went out and you gave someone who has not delivered a promo in front of a crowd in literal years a live microphone on live TV, and it fucking bombed. Like, first off, in my mind, if I'm booking that show last night, hi Joe,
holy shit,
you.
I've been hibernating, Joe.
What are you talking about?
What day is it? What
year?
You
got a lot of hair in your face. Look like a grizzly bear.
Probably the other one. No, that one. Touchdown.
That
football.
What are you talking about? I've been here all this time.
That segment should have realistically, with the perspective of Soraya coming to AEW from WWE, and she's gonna be the Revolution, whatever the fuck that means.
Mm-hmm. They have a show called Revolution, don't they?
When it just looks like, as of right now, she's like a female general manager. Because she like booked the lumberjack match because her boss listens to her, whatever. But like that segment, if you want to tell me that your women's division is going to be different and there's a women's revolution in AEW, which first off, how's there a revolution in a revolution? Doesn't it seem kind of a double negative, isn't it? But like, if you're going to have a revolution within a revolution, shouldn't that like lead off the show to tell me it's important?
Wouldn't that be a dance revolution?
Stop it. But like, man, it just.
Well, okay, wait. First of all, I have.
This is Joe, my guys. This is Joe. No, Joe's back, my guys.
I have no problem with a revolution within a revolution. It was what the lesser-known musical "More Miserables" was about. You've seen Les Miserables. This was Les More Miserables. It was about a revolution within a revolution. So it was about Tua Tagovailoa's brain being spattered across Paul Brown. That's revolutionary. Sack his ass. What the fuck are you throwing? So here's my thing, though. When you were saying before about the whole like wrestling promos being scripted versus not being scripted, I get that a lot of people who are like quote unquote old school wrestling fans been watching since, Bruno Sammartino was making towns and all that kind of stuff. They're the ones who are all gritty and they're all just like, oh, we don't like promos that are rehearsed. We don't like them being scripted. We want to hear just what the wrestler has to say. And that's good and great and fine. That's not the wrestling industry as it exists today.
No,
that hasn't been the wrestling industry in about 25, maybe 30 years. Like, even during the Attitude Era, even the guys who weren't having their promos completely written for them, they were going over lines.
Right. They were bullet pointed. They knew the things they had to hit.
Right. And let's face it, especially during the Attitude Era when every wrestler was pretty much half a gimmick and a catchphrase, like, it wasn't hard to go out and just kind of cut a promo out your ass. All you had to do was say 5 things.
Well, I truly think on that note, they're going to discharge Tua tonight from the hospital.
That's good news.
That's at least some good news.
So when it comes to the promos, okay, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago today, I think that especially in the sports entertainment capital of the world, there's at least bullet points that are talked about, if not the promo being really written out.
Oh, yeah.
The problem here is, and this is something that I'm going to just broad stroke over everything. Tony Khan doesn't do that.
Right.
Phil from Chicago doesn't want to wrestle for your company anymore because somebody said something that he didn't want him to say in a promo.
Right.
Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks had to relinquish the Trios title because they decided to call him out for him calling out their friend Adam Page on bullshit that they could have gone over in bullet points. Eddie Kingston got suspended because he defended himself for something that he thought was offensive in a promo that could have been taken care of if they would have went over bullet points.
Ace Steel bit someone like he was auditioning for fucking Dahmer on Netflix. Like, come on.
Bullet points.
And that's the thing, too. Like, look, there are certain talents. Look, I feel like there's this idea that, like, oh, you got to give every talent the same leeway. You got to give them the same chance to be able to do whatever they want. Like, that's part of the whole Tony Khan vision for being revolutionary and different from WWE, where everything is scripted, blah, 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 blah. Great. And if you want to trust Chris Jericho to do that, awesome.
He's the only one that I would trust.
I would trust Moxley. Moxley has proven to be enough of an AEW company guy and can cut a great promo. So I trust Moxley. Like, you're right. You don't trust Punk. He can cut a promo fine, but you don't trust him for shit because you don't know whatever he's going to say. You know,
I would have trusted Hangman until he kind of went into business for himself.
Right.
Thing.
But at that point, I don't blame Hangman for that. I still don't.
I'll tell you one thing.
Because here's the thing. Just because he beat Phil to the punch doesn't mean that Phil wasn't going to throw that punch eventually.
For sure. Here's one thing I'll say though.
But the thing is, if you're going to give a guy a live mic, like, you're doing it under the so okay, maybe what if Hangman's not in a feud with Phil? Like, are you sure? Are you for sure he's not going to fire a live round because he knows he's going to pop the crowd? Until you can totally trust.
So Phil in a media scrum shooting live rounds at a guy who he hasn't even had a one-on-one conversation with on television in Kenny Omega or the Young Bucks, really, firing live rounds at them. If you want to fire a live round at somebody, fire a live round at Adam Hangman Page for coming at you. Fine. Fight fire with fire. Same thing that fucking Eddie Kingston did.
Fire.
But the problem is here, if you're going, there's no accountability for the live rounds that were fired until Phil got into his feelings. Everybody had the microphone to go do and say whatever they wanted because at the end of the day, Tony Khan presents wrestling. No, live rounds are live rounds. And oh man, I can't believe it. Fucking, he said something that I didn't want him to say. Phil, your best promo in wrestling history was going off script.
Yeah.
According to you. Because you don't want to fucking admit the fact that WWE let you fucking say all that shit.
I was gonna say if you don't think if you actually still think in 2022 that the
no, that was bullet pointed scripted to a fucking T.
Yeah, if you think the pipe bomb was CM Punk going rogue on WWE TV, you're dumb.
Yeah, Phil can say what he wants to about that. Yeah, that was scripted like a motherfucker. Let's be real here.
At the very least, it was
bullet points.
He sat down with someone and said, "These are the things I'm going to say." 100%. I bet there were some things that somebody was like, "Yeah, you're not going to say that one."
Nope.
But
you don't know why I know that? Shareholders.
Yeah.
The WWE, as a publicly traded company, is not going to let anybody go out there with a truly live fucking, you got 15 minutes. Just go. It's fine. Go ahead and say whatever they want. It's never going to happen.
Here's the thing, though, too, and I know we're about 10 years too late on this, but fuck it. What did he really say in that pipe bomb back in 2011?
That Hunter only got to the top of the business by banging Stephanie.
Right. Like what did he say that was this, like, amazing, unbelievable? He said a bunch of things. He did the Eminem thing.
Hi, CM Punk, or Hi Colt Cabana.
He did Hi Colt Cabana, which is like breaking a fourth wall thing.
He did the, oh shit, he just said a bunch of things that we all say at home by ourselves and laugh about, but he said it on TV where you're not supposed to say it. But It's not stuff that all these people didn't know. Triple H was not unaware that people assumed that he only got to the top of WWE because he was banging the boss's daughter. Everybody knew that for a fact. That wasn't like this big, like, it was like an, oh shit, he said that on TV because it hadn't been said on TV. But it was only effective because every wrestling fan this side of a fucking Pro Board's message board was fucking talking about how Triple H only got to the top because he was banging the boss's daughter. That's why that promo worked. That promo wasn't CM Punk going out and talking about a whole bunch of backstage shit that had nothing to do with anything that none of us knew about. Like, you go on TV...
But it broke the fourth wall of him saying somebody else's name on
television. No, 100%. But what I'm saying, though, is the reason why the reason why the pipe bomb promo worked back in the day was because it was controversial without actually being controversial. Like, It was, this doesn't happen, but he didn't actually say anything that was earth-shattering. He wasn't out there making jokes about Randy Savage fucking Stephanie McMahon. He was out there talking about her husband fucking her. That's not crazy. Like, newsflash, they have 2 kids together. We're all aware they have sex. We might not really want to picture it. I know I don't. But at the end of the day, we're aware that this is a thing that happens. You're picturing it now. I see it. I see it in your face. His dick looks like his nose. You're welcome.
See,
Can you go back to sleep on the couch? Things were a lot better whenever you were.
You know what? I think we've had enough Joe for the month. I think
we'll see.
He hit his quota. He hit his quota.
We'll see in November.
Much like, never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's not. Let's not do this. So obviously the Soraya moment.
Why is she there? She can't even wrestle.
I'm sorry. If you were on last week's show when we actually
she's the Revolution, Joe. Come on. She said it 6 times.
I don't know. I didn't watch the show.
Our Evolution, Re-Revolution.
She's the Revolution.
Onomatopoeolution. I don't fucking know, dude. Here's the thing.
Isn't that when you lose your hair and then Chris Rock gets slapped?
Yes. Exactly. Will Smith, I'm looking at you, buddy. So then the main event is Jericho versus Bandito for the Ring of Honor World Championship. Which the match was actually decent. I'll give the devil
Jericho is actually doing like the best in-ring work he's done in AEW in like a while.
Because he's not 70 pounds overweight.
Yeah,
he's definitely in better shape.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like I'll get, you know what I mean? Are his matches great? No. But I'll agree. It's definitely his best work in AEW.
Yeah.
It's definitely his best work since he dropped the world title.
Yeah.
Because his coming in run, winning the title before dropping it was actually entertaining.
And you know what? I
The matches were actually decent.
I don't hate him as the ROH World Champion. I mean, you're not doing anything else with the ROH World title.
You just signed Claudio. You had him win it. You had him undefeated in AEW television, and you go, let's give it to a guy who has 7 world titles and carries around a 27-22 girls premature fucking softball bat that he calls Floyd. Why? In a bedazzled jacket that is wish.com Effie.
Yeah, we'll get to Ring of Honor titles.
So at the end of the day, like Ring of Jericho and the cool pun and this, that, and the other, and he's gonna beat all the champions. As Tim said, good luck pinning Xavier.
Damn.
Is he gonna kick out?
He's not gonna kick out.
So I want Chris Jericho to show up to his gravesite and literally pin the tombstone. If we're gonna do it, let's do it.
Wow.
I'm gonna argue that low key is harder to get a hold of than
Jamie Noble. I don't think Jamie Noble's coming over.
Probably not. You're probably not gonna get a Jamie Noble match out of this run.
Yeah. I'll tell you what,
he's
boy.
Not going to see a Punk match out of this.
Nope. You are certainly not. There's certainly going to be Ring of Honor champions that are missing from this.
World title.
Probably not getting a Jay Briscoe match. Warner Medias ain't going.
Probably not. Was AJ Styles ever Ring of Honor champion?
Who?
AJ
Styles.
No.
I don't think he ever held the title.
No, AJ never held the title. He wasn't there long enough because he was.
Okay.
It was low key. Xavier.
He ain't getting a Roddy Strong title match.
Samoa Joe.
Maybe. No, actually, no. With Triple H in charge now, he's holding Roddy Strong as hard as he can.
He ain't getting a fucking Roddy World title match.
I think.
Here you go, a better one. And this guy, if he ever shows up on fucking AEW television, I will not watch another fucking episode of AEW. Fuck Michael Elgin.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God, if he ever shows up.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So here's your list. Low key. Listen to like the terrible. Like, I mean, whatever. I mean, Jericho's probably a terrible person too. But low key, obviously we know Xavier no longer with us, so we're not getting a match with him. Samoa Joe, Austin Aries, terrible human being. Oh wait, hold on. I have a sounder for that. Hold on.
A horrible human being.
CM Punk.
A horrible human being.
James Gibson.
That's Jamie Noble.
Okay, Jamie Noble. Bryan Danielson. Homicide. Takashi Morishima.
Definitely ain't getting a Morishima or a Nigel match.
Morishima's retired. Nigel's
Nigel.
retired.
Jerry Lynn. You're not getting a match out of Jerry Lynn.
Okay, well, you know what's funny though? Jerry Lynn is a backstage guy in AEW.
He is, but he's retired for multiple years, right?
He do exactly what he did to Bobby Cruise. Just have him hit him with a fucking Judas.
That's a good point.
Okay, wait. We're getting to the ones that he's actually never going to get a win over.
Tyler Black,
Roddy Strong, Eddie Edwards, Davey Richards. Oh, there's that Kevin Steen guy that is probably not going to get a match again.
Let's go.
Vacant.
Michael Elgin.
Vacant.
Now they could do a match with the Invisible Man. I'd go for that.
He ain't getting a win over Cody.
Nope, certainly not.
Matt Taven.
Yeah. Taven. Oh, there's a cool Kyle. There's an Adam Cole.
I don't think Gresham. I don't think Gresham's coming back.
Hell no. I want them to bring in PCO for a match though.
What?
I'd love to watch a Jericho PCO match.
I would too. But here's the thing. I know it's not going to happen. So I'll tell you this right now. Fucking Tony Khan Presents Wrestling is a fucking shit show.
Can we just get the Mountie?
Only if he hits fucking Jericho with the cattle prod.
Yes.
The Mountie always
if you brought in PCO to do a match with Chris Jericho, the combined age of that match would be 105 years old.
Yeah, I'm good.
105 between two people.
What else was shitty on that fucking show last night?
Jericho being the guy that you're trying to get Ring of Honor its own TV deal, fine.
But I don't know if they are, Mike.
I don't think they are. And here, I'm going to hit this right now. Jim, hit the breaking news fucking clip sound. Next week's topic for yours truly will be the return of everybody's favorite topics, the draft.
Ooh.
The draft.
I'll come up with the teams 2v2. We're going to take the AEW roster, as bloated as it is, and we're going to create, someone's going to have an AEW side of the fence, and somebody's going to have a Ring of Honor side of the fence.
Okay.
Okay, I like you going with this.
On top of it, this is where, Ernest, you're going to do some homework.
Yeah. No.
Each combo.
Okay.
At the end of the draft, there will be 3 rounds where you can take somebody from any company that is not World Wrestling Entertainment and add them to the roster.
Ooh.
MLW's live game, Impact Wrestling is live game, PWG. If they're a known free agent, Malachi Black, you can have him come back. You could have anybody that falls in that, as long as they're not under contract by World Wrestling Entertainment. And I'm also going to say New Japan, because you're not going to get Okada to come over for every AEW show. Like, he's just not going to be part of your everyday roster.
Right.
But if it's a guy in North America or even Canada that you can get on an every show basis. So that's going to be my topic for next week. So you guys got some homework to do. What I'll do is I will, in the next day or two, I will determine what the teams are, so that if you want to get a draft strategy with your partner, you can do it separately before the draft starts.
Okay.
But back to this shit fucking thing here. You had such a great momentum coming out of Grand Slam. John Moxley wins the world title for their 3rd time, first ever 3-time champion. Jericho, even though the fuckery. The Acclaimed winning the tag titles. Their moment was a backstage, it's National Scissors Day on Friday, everybody. Come hang out with us. Where Keith Lee comes out and makes a comment that Swerve's not there.
You love that, don't you? Jim, you love that shit, don't you?
It's so bad.
Listen.
We get
the
standard women's segment that I think the biggest pop was the fact that Britt Baker actually gave Jamie Hayter some fucking cred.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go back and look at this show, you're at such a high. Okay, you're off the rails. Your world champion takes on Juice Robinson in an eliminator match. Decent match, not great, not earth shattering.
Nothing special.
But good for a TV.
It was fine. It was fine.
MJF.
Here, before we go any further, I am going to give AEW credit for one thing they did twice last night. They told us who and why with Juice Robinson and Bandito.
Correct.
Which is something they have failed to do so many times when you have somebody that is not a normal player on your show.
Correct.
So out of all the things they did wrong, I am going to give them credit for that, because if I'm tuning, like, I know who Juice Robinson is, I know who Bandito is, but if I'm tuning into AEW, and I've only been an AEW fan for 3 years now, and they're the reason I watch wrestling, or I watch them in WWE, because let's be honest, most people who are watching AEW are likely the AEW and WWE people, because it's the most mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
So kudos to kudos to AEW for finally telling us who the fuck this somebody is and why they're wrestling champions on this show. Continue.
Correct. I agree.
You basically described me. Literally.
Yeah, because you will never know who the fuck Bandito is. You never
I know the names, but I've never seen him actually in my life.
But you would never know that, he never got his rematch for the Ring of Honor World title. You would never know that Juice Robinson beat John Moxley in New Japan.
Right. Why is he
mad? You wouldn't know any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Why is he wrestling the AEW champion? Why is he wrestling for the Ring of Honor title?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Right.
So when you sit back and you actually look at the MJF situation, and this is gonna be probably my thing here. Okay, so sell your soul to the devil. The devil comes back. double cuts some promos, gets the mixed reaction. Last week it worked with the whole headbutt and him and Uter start fighting, and then Morrissey comes out. He's 7 foot tall. He throws fucking Uter to the moon. Why is anybody ever scared of Colton and Austin Gunn? Like, Uter comes out of the ring. He's all fired up. He's getting ready to go after MJF, and the Gun Club comes out.
That's weird.
Like, oh, look at me. I'm 19 years old, and I'm super fucking jacked. Where was Claudio? Where was Brian? Where was John? Sorry. So the heels are the only time that the faction actually, does something. Oh, but I forgot. MJF isn't in the faction with Stokely Hathaway. They're just his associates. Sorry. The way those guys come out every time MJF needs backup, I really feel like MJF is in this fucking stable.
Like, here's the deal, man. MJF is basically your Money in the Bank holder right now.
Yeah.
Correct.
MJF is feuding with Wheeler Yuta. I'm not trying to disrespect Wheeler Yuta with what I'm about to say. But let's go back to when Seth Rollins was carrying Money in the Bank, eventually did the heist of the century.
Mm-hmm.
This would have been like Seth Rollins, who would because I get he was a little bit different because he came through the Shield, whatever, but he was near the top of the company. MJF is near the top of AEW. This would have been in 2015, Seth Rollins winning Money in the Bank, and then
feuding with Shelton Benjamin.
Right. I'm looking down the roster here and feuding with Jinder Mahal back then.
Oh, or, yeah, he's Slater as part of 3MB.
Right,
what are we doing?
Yeah, exactly. What are we doing here? Connor of the Ascension. Fucking Alex Riley. Fucking, Mizdow. Why the fuck would your Money in the Bank winner be feuding with fucking Mizdow?
So,
you know what I mean? It just to me it doesn't make sense. To me, it feels like a step back for MJF.
So you have the match. Mox wins. Adam Hangman Page comes out. They're gonna wrestle. They have their standoff moment. Max says his shit, and Uter is standing behind him in the fucking. It
was a great reveal too. I'll give him credit work on the production on that one.
I would have much rather seen Austin and Colton Gunn laid out on the floor, leading up to it. He went through people. Make Wheeler Yuta look like a badass, so that when MJF beats him next week or the following week, MJF looks even stronger. MJF getting to the world title isn't my problem. Is MJF going to have to run through the Blackpool Combat Club to get to John Moxley? Because if that's the case, I don't want him beating Claudio. I don't want him beating Brian. I would much rather them have those matches when he's the champion rather than let's waste all of those to get to John.
But I think they even kind of said last, I feel like they're making up the rules of the poker chip as they go, because I feel
they 100% are.
Yeah, on commentary or something last night, they said that Max can basically can cash in whenever. It doesn't even have to be sanctioned anymore.
Yeah, I'm literally waiting for Adam Hangman Page to hit the Buckshot Lariat in a couple weeks. Have Moxley out, and MJF just slide in with the poker chip, hit fucking Page in the head, roll him out of the ring, win the title, and then John goes on his fucking vacation finally.
Yeah. Which, again, I'm fine with MJF as champion.
Yeah, I'm not bothered by it either.
But man, it's
we're taking a really roundabout way of getting there, though.
I agree with you. I look over this and it's you started all I jokingly said that after the first between the opening segment and the Daniel Bryan versus Matt Menard match, I said the first 40 minutes of Wednesday Night Raw was something else. Mm-hmm. It didn't feel like an AEW show. It felt like a WWE show. It felt like a bad WWE show too.
Yeah, it was
matches were just average. The women's segment was a train wreck. the lumberjack match. The fans couldn't have cared less about the fact that it was for the fucking AEW interim women's world title.
I love the fact that Soraya's like, I actually have a boss that listens to me, and we're gonna have a lumberjack match, and the crowd goes mild.
Dude, they couldn't have cared less. Like main event, like what have we seen on AEW TV for the last 2 years, 3 years? Whenever Judas hits, you cut to the crowd, everybody's singing. Jericho came out to the main event and people were sitting on their fucking hands. Nobody cared. And I'm just going, dude, from the start of that show when that music hit to the end of that show when that music hit, you murdered a crowd.
Here's the other problem, okay? They didn't just murder a crowd. Look at where they were at.
Philadelphia.
That is the quietest Philadelphia crowd I've heard in years.
And here's the wild thing too, man.
Mind you, I was at Elimination Chamber right before COVID in Philadelphia. That building was at least like.
And here's another thing, dude. So that I noticed, like that's the Liacouras Center. So that's not a huge building.
No, that's the University of Temple, right?
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
Probably like 12,000.
Oh, I don't even know if it's that many. Let me pull it up here real quick.
Maybe 15 with a basketball configuration.
So capacity is listed at 10,200. That's like the size of the Hershey Bears Arena, the AHL Hershey Bears Arena.
With a wrestling configuration, you're
right with a wrestling configuration, so your end seats are killed. Now you do have, of course, the floor seats, but the whole upper bowl of that arena was tarped off last night.
Yeah, your capacity.
I guarantee your capacity was about 6,000 at the most.
Well, here you go, Ernest. You can attest to it. You haven't said much on this fucking segment.
Yeah.
We went to the AEW show in Miami.
Right.
When we went, it was at the Night Center.
Right.
That is a fucking concert hall. That isn't even like a sports venue. Literally, there's the stage, and then it's just like theater seating.
Right.
And there's only 2 decks. There is no upper deck. There is no lower bowl. There is nothing. So like, really,
it holds about 5,000-6,000 people there, right?
Max.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the deal. So there's a great Twitter account at WrestleTix, where they use ticket sites to count what's been sold, what hasn't. At 5:00 yesterday, there was 1,100 tickets available for AEW at Philly last night.
Is that through the box office or through secondary markets?
That I believe is through like Ticketmaster.
Okay.
The tickets distributed by their account last night at 5:00 was 4,980. For comparison, now again, 2 different companies, I get it, 2 different buildings, 2 different days of the week, whatever. Extreme Rules next Saturday night, October the 8th, at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Available tickets, and this was sent out at 8:42 last night. So again, the available tickets for a show that night in Philadelphia last night, AEW, 1,167. A show 9 days from now, as we record this, Saturday, October 8th, Wells Fargo Center, 1,067. So there are less tickets available for Extreme Rules than there was 2 hours before Dynamite last night. Total current tickets distributed for Extreme Rules, 11,252. That is almost 3 times what was at Dynamite last night, and I guarantee you the crowd will be infinitely better for Extreme Rules as well.
So the James L. Knight Center in Miami holds 4,569 people in their theater seating. Okay, so you can add another 100 or 2 for the floor seating. So you're looking at 4,700 to maybe 5,000 max out. The stop before I went with my brother-in-law It was at the Miami Hurricanes basketball arena, the Watsco Center.
Yeah.
The attendance there, the capacity, 7,972. You add another 200 or 300 for floor seating, you're looking at about 8,200.
Okay.
Okay. But all we keep hearing about is the fact that they sold out the United Center. So in an oversaturated market, you sold out something because fans are coming back because you keep going there.
The arena,
like them hyping up the fact that they sold out the fucking Daly's place in fucking Jacksonville for, 67 weeks in a row. Like
the arena they're doing next week for Dynamite and Rampage in DC, the Entertainment and Sports Arena.
That's the fucking like Washington Mystics home, isn't it?
Yeah, the current capacity for that show is 3,400. They've sold 2,200. Did I tell you guys I'm going to my first AEW show?
Yes.
Yeah, you told me.
November at down in Maryland.
I knew that. I was here.
No, you weren't.
I love you, Joe. But yeah, it's it's a bummer because I agree. Like the company, the perception of the company coming out of All Out could not have seemed worse. I thought AEW did a very good job at getting from All Out to Grand Slam, and I thought Grand Slam was really good. They could not have followed up Grand Slam much worse. It was a bummer. We'll see if they can rebound next week. And that's, dude, think about it too. Next week is their anniversary show. Their anniversary show. Now, for comparison, their first Dynamite was also in Washington, D.C.
Correct.
It was at the Capital One Arena where the Capitals play.
The phone booth.
That holds more than 3,000 people.
Correct.
And they like sold that out for that show. 3 years later, you're doing your anniversary show in the same city in the Mystics Arena with currently 2,000 tickets sold. Those are bad optics. Could you imagine if the season
it's bad optics because we have the power of the internet to go look at these things. But on paper, them putting 2,000 people inside of a 3,000 seat venue will look good on television.
Sure. But could you imagine the rhetoric? And this is where I'll close on this one. Could you imagine the rhetoric if the season premiere of Monday Night Raw 1 year ago was in, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, sold out, Wells Fargo Center, 13,000, 14,000 people. And a year later, their season premiere of Monday Night Raw was in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, or Hershey, Pennsylvania, and you could only sell 6,000 tickets, and the upstairs was tarped off. The rhetoric around WWE being in the mud would be crazy. Loud.
Of course.
Nobody's going to talk about the
heavy as a hand as a crown, man. You know that.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a bad show. I hope they can rebound. You have an opportunity again next week with your anniversary show. Do better.
We shall see. All right, let's take a little break here. Let's go to my topic here. Something a little fun. I'll bring back one of our old games we started recently. Underrated, overrated. The Rock edition. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things here. The Rock related to the Rock here that I want to. What you guys say of the underrated, overrated? Sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm fucking exhausted.
Nope, you can't.
Fucking A, man. Wake me up. I need some coffee. Anyway, first thing. The Scorpion King. Overrated, underrated. Jim?
Can we rate hot garbage?
Go right ahead. Hey, Joe Oyster.
I don't. Here's the thing, like with overrated, underrated. Like I don't necessarily hear a lot of people like hyping up the Scorpion King.
That's why I'm asking: are we even allowed to grade hot? Like,
yeah,
I mean, yeah. So it was kind of the launching point for his movie career, and there's nobody sitting there saying that it's the greatest thing alive. So I'll actually go underrated for Scorpion King.
Okay, Joe.
It was overrated at the time that it happened. I guess it's underrated now because nobody really remembers it. Honestly. Like, how many people really think of the Scorpion King when they think of The Rock? He's kind of become the most famous actor in the planet.
That's true.
Like,
Jim, give me a soundbite for the next guy here.
Oh, yes.
Michael.
Hot garbage. The movie sucked. The plot line sucked. The only thing that it was good for is that it got The Rock in front of people.
I'm gonna say unrated because I never seen it before. Didn't care to see it.
And that means you should rate it not NR, not rated.
Not available, whatever.
Yeah.
Unrated, whatever. But
would it be? I would almost say it'd be overrated if it's not even been good enough for you to see it in 15 years or whatever.
Did we do a bit last year, you and I and Kyle, about like rock movies and whether we actually liked rock movies, Dwayne Johnson movies?
Yeah, something.
We did that last year, remember? And I was like,
Yeah,
I'm more interested in his like social media than I am about his movies. I mean, other than
I'm more interested in his tequila.
Yeah, that too. Tequila, social media, and wrestling than I am about his movies. So. All right,
I just would much rather drink the tequila than watch the Scorpion King.
Yeah, I don't watch many movies to begin with, so
Joe does.
Yeah, Joe's a nerd. All right, next here we have the Rock Stone Cold WrestleMania trilogy. Underrated or overrated? Mike, go first.
Michael, if anybody truly says overrated in this point, like I don't know that I can be on the show anymore. Yeah. I truly don't,
but they're also not underrated, at least not to me.
Okay, the fact that fucking Austin had his last match with The Rock, had arguably one of his top 2 WrestleMania matches with him, and they were able to get a third one out of it.
But what I'm saying is I don't feel like anyone ever goes out of their way to be like, oh, The Rock and Steve Austin, that's so overrated. Like, I feel like everyone gives it the respect that it deserves.
So, okay. So you don't think it's underrated at all? You just think it's properly rated?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Jim?
Yeah, I think I would kind of go properly rated just because, like, if you break down each match individually, you may find that a particular, like the last match, the one at 19, the match itself, you may find overrated because I don't know that the match was great because Austin was about as broken as can be at that point. But like the story told and the trilogy as a whole, I would go probably appropriately rated because it's the 2 biggest stars arguably that the company has ever had, especially in that era. Going one-on-one 3 different times at your company's biggest event, it's fucking gigantic. So yeah, I would go properly rated.
Yeah, same here. You bring it out individually, of course. Like Mania 15, a little overhyped. The match was not great, but was solid. Obviously, Mania 17, we know how great that match was. Obviously, we hit the ending.
But this is my point. This is my point. It's like I don't feel like I know anybody. And I'm sure people out there exist because people out there for everything exist. But I don't know that I've ever heard anybody be like, oh, they're WrestleMania 15.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Like everyone kind of knows what it is and accepts it for what it is.
Absolutely. It gets props.
Same thing with the Mania 19 match.
Yeah.
Everyone can kind of admit in hindsight it means a lot more than it necessarily felt like it did at the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's one of those matches that we benefit from hindsight. You know, Mania 17, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the best WWE matches of all time. I might be alone with that. I might overrate it, but I think a lot of people put it in their top like 10 or 5 or whatever. So
yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't say easily in my top 5.
Well, a lot of people okay, but other people do put it top 10, 20.
Sure, but I could also make an argument that when you look at WrestleMania, if you give me a WrestleMania 15 to WrestleMania whatever, that their match from 15 could be in the top 10 of those WrestleMania matches.
Oh, no.
That's 15. I'm about 15. I don't
think the 15 match is that great.
Okay, you give me a 5-year WrestleMania window. You don't think you can put it in the top 5?
Give me the window, and I'll tell you now.
You couldn't find a way to put that from WrestleMania 10 to WrestleMania 15. You couldn't find a way to get that in the top 10.
Well, number one will be Bret Hart, Bret and fucking Austin. Obviously, 13 being number one with a bullet.
So, okay, so
what's number one? The only correct answer for number one idiot is Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels in the ladder match.
That's what I was
Oh
thinking.
shit! You said 10, right?
15. There's 2 matches from WrestleMania 10 that are in the top.
Okay,
right.
Hold on though. Let's play this game. WrestleMania 11.
And 13's got Austin and Bret.
We'll go pay-per-view by pay-per-view here, okay?
I don't think there's anything. There's nothing on 11 that's making a top 5.
No,
not even Diesel.
Not a single thing.
No.
Iron Man match 12. No,
the Iron Man match isn't fucking any better.
I'll put it on my personal top 5, but I don't think it's making a lot of consensus.
No,
there's nothing from 12 that's going to make a top 5.
I would take the Iron Man match over that first Rock Austin match.
I wouldn't, because it was an hour of fucking rest holds.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you.
An hour of rest holds to end with a super kick in overtime.
I get it, but this is individual. Right, I mean, that's his list though. It's okay.
Consensus.
13.
I won't put it in there.
I'll take fucking who the Rock might be a face that night. Oh, the Sultan. Take it over. No, I'm just joking. Anyway,
so the only match for 13, the only match for 13 is Bret Austin.
Of course.
14. Are we really taking broken back Shawn Michaels in a 20-minute match against?
I thought, considering the circumstances, that was a good match. Actually, considering the circumstances.
No. I would take maybe the dumpster match.
That was pretty cool, actually. The fucking.
That was a good match. That was a good tag
you're
team
literally
match.
telling me that Terry Funk wearing ladies' pantyhose over his head is better than fucking Rock Austin from fucking 15.
I didn't say it was better. I said top 5. We just said top 5.
Okay, so let's look. WrestleMania 10. We've taken the 2 matches there.
11, no. I think we all agree.
Hold on. 10, we have 2 matches. 11, we have nothing. 12, we have nothing. 13, we have fucking Bret Hart and Stone Cold. 14, you take the dumpster match. From WrestleMania 15.
See, but I'd also would put Bret and Austin
and Shawn
Michaels.
I would too.
So I
don't put it over it, but it's definitely top 5.
That Bret Shawn Michaels match was hot garbage.
It wasn't.
I mean, that's to you. I mean, yeah. I mean,
I don't think personally.
No. Broken back Shawn Michaels.
If we're doing 10, here's the thing. If we're doing 10 to 15,
that match is more memorable.
Here's the thing.
That doesn't mean that the match, but that doesn't mean the match was better.
It's still on track, here, guys. If you're talking about like 10 to 15, I agree with you 100%. Yeah, it's probably the best WrestleMania match of that era, of that 5-year run. Totally agree with you on that one. But that era also made matches was fucking shit. Let's be real too. Also, as we're now reminding ourselves now that too.
What I'm getting at is
right
in a land full of shit, it was still in the top 6.
Okay, no one saying it's bad. We didn't say it's bad, but I would dare say of the 3,
you said it was bad.
No, of the 3 matches they did on the trilogy, that's the worst of the 3.
Sure, that's never been a debate. But it's because 17 is arguably a top 5 match of all time, right. And fucking 19 was a damn good match on a.
Honestly, 15, the build was great. The match was like, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't. It didn't really hit the. It didn't hit in the way the build was. It was a little bit of a. It wasn't bad, but it didn't hit the same way. Anyway, let's go to the next one here. The Rock and Sock connection. Overrated, underrated, Jim. Oh, speaking of Philadelphia, I'm watching a SummerSlam from Philly. Actually,
I think it's probably overrated. Like I know you had the "This Is Your Life" segment. I know they were tag champions once or twice, but I feel like it's probably going to be held in higher regard than it should be because of who was in it.
Yeah, they're overrated in the sense of their team seems to make like top 10 tag teams of all time lists when they existed for like 6 months.
Yeah, it was fun, but it wasn't great.
Yeah.
Michael?
I couldn't give a single fuck about the Rock and Sock.
Michael?
I'll say underrated, but what I will say is this, though. People do overrate it. I think as time has gone on from it, I can appreciate it more. If you asked me this question 10 years ago, I would have said, overrated shit. Hold on.
What are you appreciating?
No, the comedy of it all. Like, obviously, it's what Joe just said. if you're putting it on your fucking top 20 tag team of all time, bullshit. That's ridiculous. Okay, and that's where it bothers me. When you start having people doing that kind of shit and over embellishing the tag team, I agree with on that one. But we've now gone 23 years away from it. It's fun. It serves its purpose. That's all I'm saying.
What purpose did it serve?
Well,
it served the same purpose that you sitting here trying to defend it did to the fucking Rock. Mick Foley said dumb shit, which pisses off someone, me, the Rock, and then gets so fucking frustrated
you're not the Rock. Shut up.
And throw it out of the fucking window with your moronic takes. At the end of the day,
I get what you're saying. Okay,
this is your life.
Okay, again, it serves purpose. That's it. I mean, no big deal.
But
as you get mad,
the fucking question, Ernest, what was the purpose?
It was in that era. It was about the bits. It was about the comedy. Fuck the tag team shit. I don't give a fuck about the matches at all.
I don't care about the Rock and Sock connection. You're telling me that the whole reason why you're saying it's underrated is because of what it was supposed to be. What was it supposed to be?
Wait, you said
just a bit, yeah. Well, now, no, it is. No, it is. No, look, Joe. If you asked me this 10, 15 years ago, I would say overrated because people over embellish it. 23 years later, I watched any of this stuff in years. I watched it like recently. It's fun as hell. It's underrated. Why not?
But wait, how is that underrated? You just said that everyone talks about it.
I mean, literally, not 5 minutes ago, you sat here and told me that I couldn't sit here and argue about how I wouldn't have the fucking Iron Man match in because it's his personal list. You're literally telling me that what they did was so important, and I'm asking you what exactly they did, and all you keep saying is what they did was important. What was important? Sell me the fucking bill of goods, my friend.
This the bit. The bits they did was
what
awesome.
What was the bit?
That was your life was fucking. I don't know if you guys saw it in real time. That shit was fucking awesome.
But that's also one of the highest rated segments in Raw history. How is this underrated?
One promo. You've given me This Is Your Life. You haven't given me the backstage segment with Yerpel the Clown or the fucking the Rock and Sock with him giving Rocky a fucking sock with
Mania 20.
I just don't like where I agree with you is this. I don't like when people put them in like a top. We did a podcast last year, guys, on top tag teams. We were going through the WWE list, and I think it was number 13 at the time, 14, and I was like, "What the fuck? This is way too high."
But wait, okay, but again, I'm just back to the basic understandings of the English language. If we're literally talking about how so many people put it in their like top 10 lists and blah 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 blah. And It was so famous, and that segment was so huge. Blah, blah. How does any of that equal underrated? Do you not know what the word underrated means? It's okay.
I know what it means, but I hadn't watched a lot of the stuff in years.
But that's still.
Yeah, and I haven't watched
I
Iron Man match in its entirety since probably 2012, and I can still tell you that there was more rest holds in that match than fucking anything else I've seen in the last fucking 22 years.
But also, it just at the end of the day, that also just doesn't equal underrated. I don't understand.
Okay. Anyway, next one. Promo ability. Overrated, underrated. Michael.
Just gonna throw my computer out of the fucking window. Properly rated. There's no middle fucking ground here. He can't be fucking overrated because his promos were always gold. He can't be underrated because he's the most fucking over fucking promo guy WWE's had in the last fucking however long. At the end of the fucking day, it is what it is. This is almost as bad as your healer face topic from last week with.
Oh, what was that? I missed it.
Yeah.
You missed it. You were sleeping last
week.
I
thought you were here.
Joe? I mean, I was here. Just remind me when
you were here the whole time, Joe.
Go listen to the fucking podcast, then.
How do you not know what
last few weeks
you were here, Joe?
Yeah, exactly. Go listen to the fucking podcast, Joe. Probability for the Rock.
That segment was underrated. I mean, overrated. I mean,
rated.
It was rated properly.
It was rated like a Joe Lopez.
Oh, fuck me. Jim, go ahead. Go ahead.
Properly rated. I agree with
I'm the same with you guys, too. He's fucking the greatest promo guy in the history of the business, probably. All right. Two more here. The People's Elbow. Underrated, overrated, Jim?
It's probably overrated because I feel like too many people are like, what a great finishing move. And I'm like, was it? He literally weekly dropped an elbow. Like it shouldn't have been a finishing move. So I'll go slightly overrated.
Are you nodding at what I wrote, or are you
Both.
nodding? Okay.
Both.
Go ahead, Judge Joe.
No, yeah, it's overrated. It's an elbow drop. It's one of those things where you remember that pro wrestling is 95% just full of shit.
Yes.
But honestly,
it's one of the most unbelievable things in pro wrestling.
And the crazy thing though is shit like that is still the shit that always gets fucking over. Like Santino had the fucking Cobra over in the year 2006.
Still does it on the indies. I saw it a month ago.
That he does. You know what I mean though? Scotty 2 Hotty was famous for doing the fucking worm. I'm not surprised that The Rock had this thing. But it's overrated as shit because it's a shitty ass elbow drop. Come on,
Mike.
One, arguably the greatest Rock People's Elbow of all time happened when he was beating somebody up. Then it wasn't in a match. It was the one where he slid to a stop against.
It was SmackDown against David Boy Smith.
Yep. Yeah, that one was cool. But yeah, no, this fucking shit was retardedly overrated.
Yeah, it's definitely overrated.
Rock bottom should have been his finishing maneuver, or he should have had a different finishing maneuver. Because let's look at it from this perspective. People kicked out of Randy Savage dropping 200 plus pounds from the top rope doing the same move. And people are like, oh, I'm going to just lay here. Because
that was Randy Savage landing his body on their midsection. The Rock, it was him softly landing an elbow on their shoulder.
Honestly, look, okay, this is a whole other topic, but at some point we should totally do this topic. Most contrived wrestling moves in general, or setups to wrestling moves, because there's some that are creative. I've always appreciated Rey Mysterio getting people in position for the 619, because at least it usually makes some level of oh yeah, he tripped him, he's on the ropes, he's dude is tired from the match, he's not getting up quick. That all makes sense. But then you have moves where the guy is literally just standing there and you're just but move. Just move. It won't happen to you. No, look, you're just standing there, you're gonna get hurt. This is one of those things, you know what I mean? In the 25 minutes that The Rock takes to fucking go back and forth and do his gyrations and all that, you can fucking move. He didn't shoot you beforehand.
You sure?
I mean, Lashley defended the curb stomp last week by just being strong.
Right.
It was fucking fantastic. Rollins went to do the curb stomp, and Lashley's just I'm too strong for this.
He was just my neck is literally made out of fucking titanium.
Yeah, you're not going to do this to me.
Yeah, again, the moves to me is overrated, but at the same time, I fucking love watching him do it. I think it's so hysterical. It's fucking hysterical watching him do it. It's something so serious, and then it's okay.
I mean, it's similar to the fucking 5-knuckle shuffle. It's the same idea.
All right, finally, last one here. The rock bottom. Michael, overrated, underrated?
Properly rated. Good for what it was. Don't think it was probably supposed to be his creme de la creme, but I think it would have been a better actual finishing maneuver than the fucking people's elbow. So
it's no bookend.
Jesus Christ.
Go ahead, Joe. So we got.
I think I just answered the question.
There you go. Oh, all right. Fucking A, dude. 3 weeks. Get the rest off. Jim, go ahead.
I'm gonna say underrated because I feel like it should have been his finisher.
Yeah,
it was.
No,
it was. It was a setup. It was a setup.
No, the rock bottom would be what he used before he pinned people.
It was a setup to.
People's elbow was just a spot, like the 5-knuckle shuffle.
No.
No.
I'm telling you, no. The rock bottom was a setup. His finisher.
The rock bottom was that and the
rock bottom was always to get him into position.
Thank you.
Then hit the fucking people's elbow.
Right.
I don't think so.
Buddy,
yes. No. Mike is right. Mike is right on that one.
I really don't think so.
At the beginning, when he started doing the people's elbow, it was 100% a spot. Then it became his finishing maneuver, and he always hit the rock bottom, and then he'd fucking come up, he'd kick his fucking arm over because their arm should be laying there because he literally just hit him with the rock bottom. He'd kick their arm back over, he'd throw the fucking elbow pad, he'd hit the people's elbow, and he'd pin him.
There were moments where he used the rock bottom as a finisher, like in WrestleMania 19. It was Stone Cold. But that was 3 times.
He did it, but his primary finishing maneuver was the people's elbow once he started using it.
Yeah,
he'd go
bottom to the
bottom into the people's elbow.
You say so.
Yeah. All right. Guess now it's Jim's topic here. Oh, wait,
right.
By the way, I have underrated also for the rock bottom as well, like Jim has.
So Joe kind of, I think, touched on Ring of Honor titles, and I know EJ, this is something that you brought up. This is that you brought up in one of your solo shows this week. The number of titles in AEW.
Yeah,
and you specifically said that ROH titles don't really count as AEW titles because they're Ring of Honor titles.
Yeah.
To which I immediately texted you and was like, I call BS.
The only reason I brought it up is because some people at work were talking to me about wrestling, and it was talking about like, oh, I'm so tired of fucking too many titles. I'm like, they're not really AEW titles though.
But they are. And I'm going to tell, like, to me, this is why, and that's the point of the discussion. Can you tell me where Ring of Honor titles are defended right now? Like on where can you, if you want to see a Ring of Honor world title match,
right? Well, yeah.
What are you watching that match on?
On pay-per-view. That's it. Or on AEW currently right now, AEW television.
Okay, so you're watching it on AEW pay-per-view
or Fight TV,
potentially a Ring of Honor pay-per-view 4 times a year, or you're seeing it on AEW television, be it Rampage or be it Dynamite. Like, a Ring of Honor at this point is an extension of AEW. Ring of Honor storylines get produced on AEW TV. Ring of Honor titles are defended on AEW TV and on AEW pay-per-views. Like I pulled like AEW All Out this year featured a actually there wasn't a Ring of Honor title. That actually surprised me that because they had just had the Forbidden Door, and I guess they just had the
This is really easy to me. Wait.
Go ahead, Joe.
Do you not consider the NXT titles to be WWE titles?
So I was going to go there too because ROH is kind of like another brand.
Fucking yes or no question.
Under a 20 can. No, right? No.
Yes or no question.
See, I'm gonna actually say no.
No.
You don't consider the NXT titles to be
no?
WWE?
I consider
they are WWE titles, but they're not WWE titles.
The NXT titles to be the NXT titles.
Right.
They have their own show.
Yeah,
they're separate. WWE owned. They're separate from Raw and SmackDown.
But it all falls within WWE.
Right. Correct. Yeah, we know that.
Technically speaking, they are WWE.
Right. Yeah, we know that.
WWE NXT titles.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Do you hear them say this match is for the WWE NXT Championship?
Right. No, I mean you don't hear them say this is for the AEW Ring of Honor World Championship either. Right. However, the key
NXT
difference
has its own fucking show.
Right. And to me, that's the key difference.
Well, we also don't know what's going on Ring of Honor if they're going to get a TV deal.
Right.
So in the meantime,
we're waiting. If they do, then to me, I will no longer consider them AEW titles. If Ring of Honor is its own separate entity outside and away from AEW, then to me,
it's gonna happen.
I don't think it's going to happen either.
Then why do we have 97 titles?
There's no good reason. I think at the most that Ring of Honor ends up being like the NXT of the AEW universe. Honestly.
Because Tony Khan didn't want WWE to buy Ring of Honor.
I don't have a problem with him not letting them buy.
No, neither do I. But there's no plan for it.
You didn't need to have the fucking pay-per-view and try to sell people a fucking fake bill of goods. You didn't have to have the second fucking pay-per-view that you sold them a fucking fake bill of goods. At the end of the day, your hope was that professional wrestling fans and Ring of Honor fans would hold on to this small glimmer of hope that Ring of Honor would fucking come back so you could get more money from them. But guess what, Tony? You haven't fucking done anything with it. Instead, you've been like, oh, here, we'll give the fucking titles to all these fucking people. And now every person that's on my TV show is going to walk around with a fucking title belt.
Right.
Okay, but here's my question.
Go ahead.
What more using their means? Because AEW can't control getting a TV network deal for Ring of Honor.
I don't think he was here for last week's show. By the way,
No, but he said he was here.
Did we talk about this last week? And
I brought up the fucking point that Warner Media has 795
they
fucking
do,
television
but
channels.
it's still up to Warner Media to be like, you can have an hour of our programming on one of our 700 channels. Like,
use Rampage.
But Warner Media doesn't want Ring of Honor Rampage. They want AEW
try and get them to put them on your streaming service.
I'm sorry, you couldn't fucking literally just produce a 1-hour TV show with different fucking banners and put it on YouTube and call it AEW Dark Elevation Dark?
I mean, yeah, you could do that.
Apparently.
I'll give you that.
I'm sorry, you film 7 hours of Dark Elevation Dark once a month at fucking Universal Studios. Borrow that for an extra fucking day and do 7 hours of Ring of Honor on one of those fucking things.
Okay, but are we all feeling great about then the YouTube series of Ring of Honor?
I would rather see them put Ring of Honor on like HBO Max.
I mean, yeah, I agree
whatever
with that too. But again, that's one of those things that's not really in Tony Khan's control.
No, but like I feel like Warner Media or whatever is going to be more receptive to putting it on an app than they're going to be to putting it on TV at this point.
See, but here's the thing: you have to remember, though, like all of that does. Okay, the streaming thing is interesting because while we all kind of think of it as like, oh, it's unlimited, they can put whatever the hell they want on there. There's unlimited room for their library, yada yada yada. That's not actually true. Like, there's a reason why when this whole merger went through, why the new guy in charge went through the HBO Max catalog and got rid of a whole bunch of movies that were actually like HBO Max originals. These weren't movies that like, oh, the contract's expired or something for them. They went through and they were just like, we don't need this on the service. This has gotten like, 100 viewers in the last 2 years that it's been on the service. We don't care that it costs us nothing to have it on the service. It's just bringing the service, like, it's not doing anything to add to it. We're going to take it off. So, like, there is still strategy to the streaming services. It's not simply, oh, hell, let's just throw another hour on there. Who gives a fuck? Someone will watch it. Especially the ones that are big deal streaming services like HBO Max, they do consider this stuff and they do actually take it into account whether or not it makes sense for them. I'm not surprised that they're like, oh, this doesn't make sense for us with Ring of Honor. You can still do YouTube. YouTube, you have full control over. Ain't nobody stopping you from putting whatever the hell you want on YouTube. We could produce a wrestling show and put it on YouTube if we really wanted to. Jim, go call Rodrigo, whatever his name is. That is a truth. That is a true fact. Does it really do anything for Ring of Honor having a YouTube series when, in a way, Tony Khan saving Ring of Honor, the promise almost felt like, oh, Ring of Honor is going to finally make it and be something. And instead, they're nothing. They're secondary prop belts on a show where they shouldn't be.
I'm sorry, there's a perfect fucking streaming platform for them to fucking put Ring of Honor on that isn't fucking YouTube if you really want to charge for it, and it's fucking Bleacher Report. You got to fucking deal with them for fucking your pay-per-views. Why not fucking do something where you release fucking Ring of Honor shows and you charge fucking $3.99 a month for fucking 4 shows? $1 a show, boys.
Or literally you bought Ring of Honor, Revive Honor Club.
Yeah.
Like,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. HBO Max, let's delete all these stuff because, this guy took over and doesn't want whatever on there anymore. That also could be because that guy woke up that morning and someone pissed in his fucking Wheaties. We don't fucking know the reason why. Oh, it was to keep storage space down. Why? Because you're going to go make a fucking deal to go put fucking Harry Potter back on there for the fucking 9,000th time? Nobody's going to give a fuck because you're going to watch that 7 million times, or you're going to put Baby Shark on there because, kids will watch fucking Baby Shark and you get your parents to buy it. At the end of the day, Tony Khan buying Ring of Honor, Tony Khan conning people into fucking buying 2 pay-per-views with a Ring of Honor name on it and trying to sell it as a fucking fake bill of goods so that he could have more props to fucking have guys carry around, I'm good.
But yeah, I mean, but to the original point, like for me, like if I have to tune in to AEW TV and AEW pay-per-views, and even as of right now, 2 Ring of Honor pay-per-views that just look like AEW pay-per-views with red instead of gold, they're AEW titles. If you want me to believe them as separate from AEW, don't run your Ring of Honor storylines on Dynamite and Rampage, which is tough because then you literally have nowhere to run them.
I mean, literally, we got this big fucking to-do that fucking Jay Lethal is all elite. Jay Lethal's biggest storyline has been trying to fight Samoa Joe for the Ring of Honor television title.
Right.
So is Jay Lethal all elite, or is Jay Lethal restoring honor?
Right.
Well, and the thing is, man,
nobody answered that question.
Oh, so they did finally update the Ring of Honor website, because for a little while, like if you went on the Ring of Honor website, you were still seeing like their roster as like fucking Maria Manic and people that like we don't even know some of these people are still fucking
pre-sale before he bought it.
But yes. now it at least has been updated, so you see the Ring of Honor champions. Yeah, and I mean, like FTR, they're AEW guys. Danny Garcia, AEW guy. Samoa Joe was all elite. Mercedes Martinez, all elite. Chris Jericho he's the fucking flag bearer for AEW. Do they even, is there even like a real ROH roster that isn't isn't AEW wrestlers?
No.
Like that's the thing to me is just,
I think the Briscoes might be the only people who are technically not AEW wrestlers.
Do you think they'll get a TV deal for Ring of Honor?
No. You know what's hilarious is that if you search Ring of Honor roster, you can find like a archived roster page on their site, and fucking like Brawler Malonis and the Beer City Bruiser.
Yep.
And EC3 are still listed there. Gresham's still listed there.
Speaking of EC3, did you see they pretty much stopped the control of the narrative?
I mean, they might as well have. Maria Manic is still listed there. Literally, like 3CT, like we were close with her. We haven't talked to her in literally 3 or 4 years now, because like she's basically gone dark. From on like a social media standpoint.
She's doing the business, you know?
Not a fucking clue. But yeah, so like bottom line to me, until they actually start producing Ring of Honor separately from AEW, for me, I have to count Ring of Honor as AEW titles, because they're literally featured on the AEW show. They're defended on the AEW show.
Here's my question though, and this is I guess the point here for me. They'll always be AEW titles, even if they get their own TV show.
Tony Khan presents. That's why.
Wait, can I?
Because they're always going to be somebody. They're never going to have their own standalone roster.
Here's the deal: and again, huge if they have a different place to watch Ring of Honor shows with wrestlers that are featured like on Ring of Honor in the same form and fashion that like NXT. Now, granted, sometimes you'll get a couple NXT guys that'll appear on WWE TV, or like AJ Styles will go do that thing on NXT TV. But like for the most part, if you are in Ring of Honor, you are only seen on Ring of Honor, and your titles are only defended on Ring of Honor.
If that's the case,
if they do that, then those titles to me will be Ring of Honor titles.
I'll agree with that.
Even if they still have them defended occasionally on AEW?
You can have.
I mean, it would have to be super seldomly, because like we have seen the NXT title defended on Raw.
That's what I'm saying.
And we've seen New Japan titles defended in AEW. We've seen AAA titles defended in AEW.
Yeah, like you can have kind of these special one-offs, but like
no. See, here's the thing: own standalone roster, own standalone show where we don't have to have fucking FTR on there and on fucking Dynamite defending the titles the next day. Like, cool. I can look at it as they're not AEW titles.
Yeah.
Right now, and here's the other problem. I get it. Scissor me daddy ass. Everybody's over. Fine, whatever. The fact that fucking FTR has been the number one contenders for the fucking AEW tag titles for the last 737 weeks. But because they have 3 titles, we're not going to let them fight for the other titles. But hey, by the way, this Friday night on Rampage, as Tony's getting ready to type this in all capital letters while doing lines of cocaine off of Colombian watch Private Party and Butcher and the Blade take on the Acclaimed in a triple threat tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team titles.
I legit forgot.
The Greek Freak!
Literally, how does it make sense? Oh, that's right. They're the Ring of Honor, the IWGP, and the AAA fucking tag team champions.
I'm like,
2 of those titles that Tony Khan has nothing to do with.
I saw the reports last week that AEW is going to utilize the rankings less, but they're still going to have them. I go, that's fucking worse than having them and actually using them for the reason you get title matches. Like,
hold on,
because now what's the purpose of having them? There's literally no reason to have them, but you're still going to have them.
To begin with.
Sorry, I'm staring at Anna J right now from last night. Wow.
God bless. Respectfully. Respectfully.
Wow.
So they haven't put out, according to the AEW staff, they haven't put out a new rankings since August 31st.
Oh, shit.
Good. Then here's the deal, and I don't really recall them saying it on TV recently, like where such and such is ranked. So maybe they're just silently going away.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, good.
So okay, hold on. Ring of Honor World title, the Pure title, the Women's title, the Nova Scotia Halifax Championship, the Trios title.
It's 7 titles, right?
That Bitch Strong title.
Yes, right.
The fucking interim women's title, the world title, and we have 9 title belts in 3 hours worth of TV.
Yep.
You tell me that the Ring of Honor titles aren't just.
Can we not count the interim titles as one title, please? I know they.
The women's title is the women's title.
Right, they're presenting it as such.
And then once it's back together, they merge it again.
Right, they'll do the unification match again.
Fucking Tony Khan booking.
No, it's not Tony Khan booking. It's the fucking fact of the fucking matter is that there are options that if they actually wanted to make Ring of Honor its own standalone thing, they could. But fucking Tony fucked himself by fucking waiting for Phil from Chicago to figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, there's no plan for it.
Here's the deal. If you tell me right now, gun to my head, the choices were Phil from Chicago or making Ring of Honor its own standalone fucking brand, you can put the money in one of the two. He put the fucking money into Phil from Chicago. Now he's fucking gonna regret it.
And I mean, here's the thing. Like, you could have bought Ring of Honor and not told anyone.
Or you could have just bought the video library to get ready to set up a fucking thing to go ahead and fucking distribute it. And you could have had Jonathan Gresham versus John Moxley in a fucking Ring of Honor versus AEW title unification match. You could have had the Briscoe versus FTR for fucking both titles. None of the Ring of Honor guys have to win those fucking matches.
But like the big problem is you could have done a you could have bought it. Like Ring of Honor, not publicly traded. AEW, not publicly traded. Like you could have, I mean, we didn't know that Tony's big announcement that day in Jacksonville was that he bought Ring of Honor until he told us.
Yeah. Like
that sale happened quietly.
See, it's the only surprise that wasn't spoiled by the fucking mainstream media.
Right. So like that sale could have happened and he could have sat on it for 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, or whatever, and like gotten to a point where here's the people who are going to run Ring of Honor. We're going to do Ring of Honor this way, and we're going to prevent Ring of Honor this way. Hey, guess what? I got a big announcement this Wednesday. Guess what? I bought Ring of Honor. Guess what? Such and such is going to run Ring of Honor. You're going to be able to watch Ring of Honor here. These are going to be the way we get our Ring of Honor champions. Well, it could have been done that way. But he goes, I got to make a big announcement this Wednesday on Dynamite. And he does it. And then now you were like, well, what are we going to do with it? Well, I guess I just have guys wrestle on Dynamite for the titles. Why not?
Doesn't it pay to be rich, man? God.
No, it doesn't. No, it pays to be smart.
I was being facetious, obviously, but Jesus Christ.
Pays to have a rich dad.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. If you would have told me, okay, he's leaving Delirious in place, he's going to put Christopher Daniels over there, and he's going to put somebody else over there. The problem is, and here's truly what I believe the problem is, okay? In the last 2 years since AEW has become a full-fledged thing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Pandemic, coming out of the pandemic, purchasing Ring of Honor, Phil from Chicago, a video game. You have like 7 or 8 different things that you've now put all your fucking eggs in. You ain't got any more fucking eggs left.
Oh,
maybe we should have done Phil. Let that balance. Video game. Let that balance. Ring of Honor. Set that up while finishing things. Like, nope, we're just gonna rip the fucking Band-Aid off this bitch and hope to God the fucking shit doesn't sting tomorrow morning.
If I can say in conclusion of this topic, overrated.
nice segue. Fuck it. Mike, get ready. Wrestlers of the week. Let's go.
Oh, hold on. I gotta open up my spreadsheet.
Is the ROH Pure title the equivalent of the IC title?
No.
What is the Pure title then?
No, the Pure title is for people that actually like catch can wrestling. There isn't a title to fucking compare it to.
Okay.
The All Atlantic and the TNT title would be your Intercontinental and your US title.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but that. Yeah, that I get.
I truly think that, like, if Ring of Honor got its own TV show, like, it would have to be like for actual professional wrestling, like Daniel Garcia, Wheeler Yuta, Bryan Danielson.
Okay. I mean, like Ring of Honor used to be.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like that stuff.
Not like, the Ring of Jericho era.
Yeah, like even a guy like Sammy Guevara could go over to Ring of Honor and have good matches because, they can still do flips, they can still do shit like that, and it makes sense. It doesn't have to be like, you're never getting fucking John Moxley versus somebody in a barbed wire death match on Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
All right.
Jim, you get the extra pick this week, so that means that you go first.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna start with the man. He had a fantastic match with AJ Styles on Monday, and he is the newest, if not just honorary, member of the Bloodline, Sami Zayn.
My good friend, the honorary use.
Love it.
Ernest?
Give me Bianca. Nice match against Io Sky this past Money on Raw.
I'm going to take the guy who went 2-0 this week in AEW. Defeated Powerhouse Hobbs in a lights-out match to end Grand Slam Rampage. Give me absolute Ricky Starks.
Joe.
Gathering from things we've talked about tonight, give me Chris Jericho.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll take the rapist ?
Huh?
Jim.
Give me the new #1 contender for the AEW. For AEW World Title, right?
The old Hangman.
The old Hangman. Easy, Joe.
Ernesto.
Give me Riddle. Great match against Demon Priest this week.
So you're telling me you only watched Monday Night Raw without telling me you only watched Monday Night Raw?
I watch Raw. That's it. I'm actually watching Dynamite right now as we speak.
I mean, I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah, I'm watching Dynamite as we speak right now.
I'm the friend.
Yeah.
Me, I'm the friend. Give me the number one contender for the Impact Wrestling X Division Championship. Give me Kazarian.
Joe.
I feel like this needs some level of NXT representation. Did anyone watch NXT on Tuesday?
Mandy Rose won a match.
No.
Wesley defeated Tony Meatballs, but Tony Meatballs got hurt, so it was kind of like by ref stoppage.
Tony Mozzarella.
Yeah. Well, let me go look at the results real quick.
Did Nikita Lyons do anything?
Probably not.
Gave a lot of people besides you wood.
I mean, yeah.
She probably pissed people off. I don't fucking know.
Probably.
Yeah,
you don't like her? You don't like her?
Who won the main event?
In a pub rules match, Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs defeated Gallus.
The fuck?
Take that.
Oh yeah,
I
Nikita
have
Lyons
no idea who that
defeated
is.
Carter in a 5-minute match.
There we go. Nikita Lyons.
Cool, guys. By the way, when we do this, just don't ever put her in your top 25. The 4.5-minute match she had against Kaden Carter really is gonna move the fucking needle.
Apparently she made.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Apparently she made one butt cheek twerk.
So, hey.
That deserves to be one of the wrestlers of the
Apparently that
week.
was the thing.
Well, you're not a fan of hers, Jim?
No, I mean, I didn't see that. Tim was talking about it. I want to see if I can find that.
I want to watch this now, but
I just love that her twerking is a reason to be in the top.
Jim, get extra pick this week. What you got?
The man's trying to find a twerking butt cheek. Give him a second.
Yeah, come on, man, chill out.
Like you want to see that, Joe? Come on.
I don't. I'm good, but he wants to see it.
I'll find it then. But give me the new number one contender for the X Division title. Nobody said Kazarian, right?
I did.
You did.
Fucking goddamn it.
Where's Mike? Fucking it up.
Give me she made her main roster debut and WWE return on Raw Monday. Candice LeRae.
Welcome back, girl.
All right.
And that's it for
that's the nominees for the end of September. I will get the formal list to you guys, and I will send it out tomorrow so you guys can start working on the power rankings. I know.
More power rankings for you. More power rankings for you, Jim.
1,000 years to get it done. So
I'll get them in first, and I'll get them right, EJ. So there we go.
Yeah, here, send them to me though, so Joe can't fucking copy them.
Yes. Don't worry, Joe. I'll text you. I got you. I got you, boo.
Jesus Christ.
All right, plug away.
You know what? You know what? Just for that, Jim, just wait till next Thursday's show. I'm going to fucking get Mark so fucking fired up that you're going to fucking come on this show afterwards and be like, well, we fucking killed 3CT. It's finally dead.
Dead.
On, boys.
Dead. Just fucking dead.
Nice stuff, Beaver.
Plug away, Jim.
Of course, 3CT at 3 Count Thursday, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, 3countthursday.com. Had a good show, live show this last night, whenever you fucking hear this, Thursday night. We're always live on Thursdays. The 3CT podcast comes out on Tuesday. And quite frankly is the most fun thing that we've been doing for a very long time. So make sure you check that out. Subscribe to us on all podcasts
here too.
Huddle Up Podcast. We are in the heart of football season.
A lot of fun.
Absolutely having a blast with that. So at Huddle Up Podcast, Facebook and Twitter, you can find the link tree, get to our merchandise over there. Got a ton of new designs on merch.
Tool time
this week. Well, if you ever give me that fucking picture to update it, you dickhead. I know he won't.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Yeah, I fucking know. That's why I didn't even take or change the picture that's on there. The graphic that's on the shirt. But anyway, think 31 different designs. You can check them all out at tpublic.com. Subscribe on all podcast platforms there. And Discussions with a Nobody. Been a little bit quiet since we did our Queen episode. EJ, please stop rubbing your fucking tits when I'm talking. But if I feel up to it this weekend, I'm going to actually get a solo discussion down for that one.
Didn't you tease that today on the Facebook page?
I mean, I got some. I put out a topic post. Jesus, good God. But also with the Huddle Up podcast, Mike,
you're an evil man, Mike.
Jesus, Mike and I are going to attempt to get down the NHL point total over under podcast that'll be coming out on the Huddle Up feed. So look for that as well.
Looking forward to that one, man. I should do one for my podcast too.
Yeah, because you're a big fucking hockey fan.
Exactly. I'll do it next week, probably.
Shut the fuck
up. Joe, plug away. Alonso Diaz.
He's gone.
Never mind. Mike,
Bye,
plug
Joe.
away.
Good night, Joe.
You can follow the show at Take3 Wrestling. You can follow me on Twitter at They Call Me Burn. You can follow me on Instagram if you want. Find me there. I don't know. Whatever. If you want, I also record a podcast about South Florida Men's League Baseball, which I'm actually going to go finish as soon as I'm done with this. So, good to have a day off.
He ain't lying.
Other than that, good show. Ernest doesn't watch wrestling. We've come to that conclusion. Only Monday Night Raw. Or the Royal Rumble from 2020.
Wait, so I'm no longer a Dynamite AEW Mark anymore?
Oh, no, you still are.
Okay.
Fucking Mark.
Just checking. Checking the pulse.
You fucking Mark!
Thank you.
Sure as fuck wasn't talking to me because, Marks are the ones that are like, oh, look, I'm going to defend them. I don't defend the stupidity that Tony Khan does. You do. So other than that,
news.
Yeah, that's the show. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. So, yeah.
Joe, you look tall. Sort of. Anyway, Ernest Speaker Podcast, all podcast catchers. This week, we a couple of shows. Football's awesome. Of course, we drop every Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Just dropped literally 10 minutes ago my NBA over-unders podcast, what I did with Zach and Chris.
Yeah, you found a way to fuck that one up too, didn't you?
As always. So look for that one, of course. That's on YouTube as well. Or speaking of podcast on YouTube. I'm on Twitter at eachperson7. And anything else I plug? Is that
I can't wait for the one day that you actually bring other people on except for Zach and Chris for over-under predictions. Oh, that's right, you won't. So me and Jim are going to do our own from now on, and fuck you, you're not fucking invited.
Okay.
And by the way, every one of your teams, I'm going to project to go 0-18, 0-162, 0-81. Fuck the Heat. I hope fucking Jimmy Butler's stupid-ass dreads get caught in a fucking leak.
I hate that shit, dude. And I guess I had the under the Heat, just for the record. Spoiler alert.
Well, hold on. First off, what was their win total?
48.5.
So you have them barely finishing over 500?
No, they'll be a 47-35 or 46-36.
Buddy, I don't know if you do math very well.
48.5 was over under. I went slightly under.
Oh, that's right. That's the same thing as saying 1A, 1B. I forgot. So you have them at 46. Slightly under.
Send us out. Jim, send us out. I'm fucking done with this fucking guy. I'll see you next week.
Slightly under.
Fellas. All right, guys. See ya.
Go Bengals.
Who dey?